Hello, friends. Don't know if you can hear me. Maybe you can. I didn't realize that this was still going. I'm a bit frazzled this morning, so I apologize. But hello. Hello, friends. Hi. Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Happy Monday morning for me. Happy whatever time day it is for you. Happy time zones wherever you are. It's good to see all of you. Hold on, I'm trying to like get my switch Joy-Cons. You forgot that different time zones exist. That's all right. Direwolf, hello. I'll catch you on the VOD. Happy time zones, Direwolf. When you catch the VOD, just letting you know, I'm still working on the custom code stuff. So, it'll get there. And Luxie, hello. Space Wallace, hello. Peyton, hello. Diesel, hello. Hi, friends. Oh, it's been a bit of a morning, an afternoon, an evening, a weekend. Julie Cat, hello. Artsy, give me inspo for my islands. Feed me more ideas. What you need? What you need? I got you, boo. What you need? What is the time zone? Can I eat it? I wish. If time zones were burritos, listen, there'd be no more world hunger. I don't know why, but anyway. Hi. Anything, I am desperate. Okay. Are you resetting your island? That's the big question. The second thing, are you somebody that likes to do small builds? You're not resetting. Classy, hello. We'll get into that as we're making Animal Crossing happen, but hello, friends. Welcome in. As I said, I'm a bit frazzled. I had a bit of a late morning, and my son is going through development stuff, which means it's gentle parenting is hard right now. And so we're just gonna like destroy a good portion of my island because that's all the energy I have today. And in that instance, I hope that whatever you're working on, that you are able to find just a focus and to do the thing. But we like to do a couple of things on the Artsy Gamer. First and foremost, we like to share our weekly goals or weekly wins. And I finally got back into game development, so that is my weekly win. But I also have weekly goals to meet certain markers. I planned on like doing updates for the members only, like the shout out overlay. So I will do that for Wednesday, but I'm just letting you know, members, we are doing game dev stuff Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Weekly goal. I got my haircut in a week. That's awesome. Hank, hello. Your birthday's in 2 days. Happy almost birthday to you. Happy almost birthday to you. Happy almost birthday to Classy. Happy almost birthday to you. How is that not a weekly win? You exist. That's awesome. That is amazing. My weekly goal is to get a complete training video turned into a PowerPoint. Best of luck to you. Best of luck to you. And we also like to do like incentives known as a bubble break. So if you know what that is, like the stream. If you don't know what that is, like the stream and find out. We're just gonna talk about this scene right here. What we're doing today, friends, because I know we have so much that we could be doing right now also. Can you all hear the music? We have 8 of 10 rabbit villagers. I'm waiting for these two in their photos. And between the last stream and now, I have moved almost every single villager with the exception of our girl, Dottie. Because I had a bit of, I don't know, like I want to have this island be symmetrical, but also not. And I think what I'd like to do, it may not be today, but I would like to move Dottie near-ish to our girl Tiffany because they are absolutely friends on this island, and friends keep friends together. Are we at a bubble break already? We are at a bubble break already. Scott, hello. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Your birthday was a few days ago. Peyton, that's right. That's right. You said that you went out with your friend, right? And you had a really good time. My weekly win is that I finally caught that stinky butt centipede. Hank, I still have not gotten a golden stag. I haven't worked towards it, but yeah. I don't know, friends. I've been having kind of like an existential crisis. And I know I've mentioned this before, that I'm not the sort of person, actually, while we're talking about this, it's like just like rotate our shoulders and wiggle our fingers and toes if you can. You know, get ourselves in the office, out of the office goblin position, actually. Also, my back area is a mess. Ignore. We're gonna work on my posture today because my shoulder's giving me problems. And I'm not the sort of person that does well with I know things and I don't know things and I know things and I don't know things. I kind of just like barrel through it with like sort of kind of maybe some level of instructions beforehand. And coding is not like that. And so after literal tears, friends, like I've been crying about this, like freaking out, going, I'm never going to make a game. I started back on the courses, and right now I'm at the understanding of how to animate sprites. So feeling a lot better. I've also purchased other sprites to use instead of my own because I started realizing that, oh, when making a game, I'm going to need hundreds, thousands of sprites. I don't have time for that. And so I would like to have them as placeholders in order to actually make the game happen and get the coding, and then the assets can come later. Back to about 95% packing for our big vacation. That's right. I'm so excited for you. You finally did my laundry and threw out the trash. That is something I need to do. The cats are kind of in their sleeping mode right now, so I'm hoping that they'll be relaxing, but I have a lot of cleaning, a lot of other stuff to do. But yeah, oh, this shoulder. Oh. Yeah, so friends, if you are needing to move your body and look away, I know that I'm super attractive, but like, you know, take a little turn, look this way for 20 seconds, soften your gaze, look this way, soften your gaze for 20 seconds, unclench your jaw, and we're gonna take a nice big belly breath. Inhale and exhale. And as a reminder, if your lung capacity is not the best right now for whatever reason, whether it's asthma, long COVID, or just, you know, your lungs are like that, just remember to have your exhale be longer than your inhale. So your inhale can literally be a second, and then 2 seconds exhale. That's all you gotta do. My cat was just here, now she's gone. Girl, come back. Seriously, come back. So, thank you, friends, by the way, for liking the stream. I appreciate you. What we're doing, because I don't have the means, the funds to really decorate this area, but we are going to, oh, I need to check turnip prices. That's really good to remember. I would ideally like to destroy the back area where I originally had the first 3 plots, and I would like to start making a rabbit outline for the lake, and it's going to be rather enormous. 75 bells, okay. And originally I was planning on featuring new games today. I don't have it in me to be positively constructive or critical right now. I really just want to destroy things, so that's what we're doing today. Oh, also, we're gonna need to drop some items, so we're gonna drop these items right here. But I also must ask the most important question of the day. How's everyone doing? Oh, I think I was gonna give that to our boy Son. I have a lot of really cool ideas for the villagers right now. But ideally what I'd like is just to have the island feel ready for Halloween in the sense that it's decorated. And what may end up happening is just like, it's gonna be very nature oriented. Like, I'm not working to finish this island by Halloween. I want to have something feel concrete, you know, like I can put down construction stuff. I'm super excited that tomorrow is a holiday, but kind of grumped that I have to, of the work you have to do right now. Well, it means that by working now, it will not be part of any aspect of your brain, which means that you can have your holiday and not worry about work. So it's the adult response, but you're gonna do great. All right. So I have these squares right here, and what I would like to do is, if you see the other squares here, let me just zoom in right here. Right here, I'm going to have this be the paws of the rabbit lake, right? So I think what I'd like to do is have it so the flag that I have right here, minus the, wait, where is the, minus the scarf, this is basically going to be the lake itself, which, quite frankly, I was super inspired when making this flag. I feel so great about it, by the way. So that's kind of like the plan that I have, only it's going to be at an angle. Totally forget this place when I'm not on the walls, even if I don't have my shiz done. Work-life balance means work stays at work. Oh my gosh. That is the one thing that I do struggle with, is I haven't had an actual separation of a workplace and a home in almost a decade. And so I don't really have that separate balance like I probably should. So one day, that would be nice. Okay, we're going to put this. I also do not have room in my house. I've even upgraded my house. So we're gonna drop you. Oh, wait. No. We're gonna like do some building. I have the holiday tomorrow because it's Thanksgiving here, and that's awesome. Wasn't there an incentive to change Thanksgiving, at least in the United States, to more of an appreciation for Indigenous people of the United States? Was that a thing that had happened? I live outside of the States and have been doing so for so long that I don't actually remember. Okay, where's the bird bath? Put it here. Yeah, I'll put it like this right now. Not in the permanent spots. I just wanted to decorate and feel something. So drop. You just like turkey? My cats also just like turkey. At least I think they do. All right. But I am very excited for this island. It would be really cool to see it come to fruition by December, although I'm really, really loving the Halloween. And oh my gosh, Tiffany, you're in the way, delightfully, respectfully, peace and love, but you are. Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday to see family one. That's why I go to the football game every year. Love that. Is it just because people are insufferable? Like they take the moment to, like, after they have turkey, they realize, oh, you know, it'd be a really good thing to do right now. Let's talk politics and make people feel really uncomfortable. I've never had that issue. I mean, granted, most of like the Thanksgivings that I went to or participated, it was like my mom, my stepdad, my uncle, and a family friend. And then like whomever was available and just needed to be like adopted for the occasion. Better than my idea, which is calling it Lost Italian Day. I mean, Lost Monster Day, just because of how historically awful Columbus was. But yes, I kind of like that one. Pretty much snapped at my sister when she was talking about making sure her deceased father wasn't voting in elections anymore. Oh dear. Oh dear. We used to do Christmas gatherings when I was younger. My parents would host and we'd have folks over for hours. We haven't done that since I got very sick as a kid. Yeah, before well, I think up until I was 12, I was doing huge family gatherings with my grandparents. And then after I reconnected with that side of the family when I turned 18, we started doing the family gatherings at my dad's house. But it's really strange that, you know, after grandparents specifically pass away, that, you know, we kind of we also just like spread to the four corners of the universe. I think a lot of the siblings on that side have moved out of state and everything. I'm not a huge fan of Thanksgiving. My family's very political and we don't agree on it. Plus, the only reasonable person who actually attends is my brother-in-law. Not your sister or brother who's married to the brother-in-law. That's interesting. I think what really gets to me is, you know, our lives are so actively political. And I know that there are streamers in particular who are like, no politics, and fully get it. Especially people who are always impacted by politics, which is mostly marginally marginalized voices, right? But at the same time, I think putting our heads in the sand is kind of a disservice to the fact that I really miss the old politics where disagreements usually came from a point of seeing both sides of the same coin, instead of these politics that we're seeing just like a complete infringement on basic human rights. And I'm like, look, that's not politics anymore. That's dehumanization, and that means you're awful. So I wish that we could go back to that, but maybe that was never that way. And maybe it's just me like realizing adulthood's really hard. Speak with no filter that doubles down instead of acknowledging she caused harm. Oh, geez. That's definitely a learning curve, though, because there was a webtoon that I was reading. It's wrapping up now, but a statement that really sat with me is the fact that even though the other person did not mean to cause harm, that does not diminish or invalidate that harm had occurred, and that harm needs to be, and that feeling of harm needs to be validated. And so every time that I have caused harm, even if it wasn't on purpose, which, you know, I don't strive to do things like that on purpose, I still apologize for, you know, hurting somebody. Not saying, I'm sorry you felt that way. No, like, I'm sorry I hurt you. Because their feelings are also valid, you know? All right, now it's time to commit some major ego side. So 1, 2, 3. Wow, Peyton, that's awful. I'm sorry. That stinks. Yeah, Oh. I thought I shook you! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, are we starting this stream with anaphylactic shock? Yes, we are. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Anaphylactic shock it is. Love that for us. Yeah, Peyton, it sounds like she didn't realize that there was such a thing as like, oh no, there's a consequence, consequence, consequence. There's a consequence of my actions, oh no. But yeah, no, that stinks. That's awful. But Peyton, going back to your Animal Crossing, like, you need ideas. I'm going to need a little bit more information about what you're struggling with so that I can potentially help you or spark some inspiration that you can figure it out for yourself. But what season are you in? What is it that you are, like, what is the vibe you're hoping to achieve? I guess is the big question. Like, what do you want out of this island? Are you wanting just to sign on and enjoy the vibes? Are you wanting something that is a great walk? Is it something, do you want to have a fully accessible island for your villagers? That's always a really great, a great practice. It's totally flat. Going for a normcore. I also have, okay, so normcore. My suggestion, if you are interested, for a normcore island, I would say that make resident services the main event, right? The stores, the neighborhood, or the houses all link to resident services, okay? And I would also say that canals are really fun to do with double south river outlets. So what you can do is you can create rivers with symmetrical bridges on either side and have really nice walkways. That's kind of like, oh my gosh, what is the European town that is like canals all the time? I think it's not in Belgium, is it? It's the one with all of the legal things. The legal, not legal, usual legal things. It could be Venice. I'm not thinking of Venice though. I'm thinking of something else. Is it in Austria? No. The one with the free 420 paraphernalia, that thing. Amsterdam, thank you. I knew it started with an A. It was either an A or a B. Yeah, like do something that's Amsterdam-y. You know, full biking, pedestrian, and then on the outskirts of all of resident services and the rivers and canals, you can have a forest walk, you can have a big lake, you can do, let me see what else. You can do you can do a farm. You can do a wind turbine field. That's the whole back area. That's something that I've always wanted to do for an island. You've been considering having Leopold on the island? That's fun. Yeah, go for it. I want Leopold on an island at some point. Did I have Leopold is the green-haired lion that I had briefly, right? I think. And Leopold is the white-haired one. Lori, hello. I enjoy how Animal Crossing islands can actualize the things that we sometimes need to celebrate about ourselves, our accomplishment, our knowledge. Absolutely. Amy, hello. Rich, hello. Yeah, Peyton. That's a really good point. Like, what do you need in your life? It sounds like you need peace, right? That you need something that brings good harmony to your life, and that would be a delight to build upon. So that's my suggestion. Just all roads lead to resident services, and having, like, I think this was Hank's suggestion because Hank has basically been designing this island, but having a symmetrical layout where like the buildings between resident services all match. So for example, the dimensions for the museum as well as Nook's Cranny are the same. My house and the Able Sisters match, and then just having the houses close to each other. Did you just read my mind? I am actually secretly a witch. Don't know what you're talking about. I am the daughter of the witches that, you didn't burn. Okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Now to build this thing. Now to build this thing. Okay. You need peace, so true. So where can I find some? Well, the best way to find peace is that you establish what that peace is, and then you create the environment that makes that peace work. And what I realized about Animal Crossing Islands, which is probably very silly to say, I really like nature-oriented islands, but I also like fully accessible islands. Wait, let me see. Is this going to... Alright, we need the belly. Slow mode is my enemy. Yeah, no, taking your time is very difficult. I fully resemble that remark. I've been struggling with that with regards to game development, but taking it slow does not mean that, you know, it's not going to work out. So, as I said, a symmetrical resident services with the buildings around it, I think will be a really good start for you. Oh, slow mode in chat. Do I have slow mode? Do I have slow mode on? Really? Really? Stone stool. Hi, Reese. Hello. How are you? How are things? I'll be dropping some stuff off so that I remember. I've been feeling like, man, this island is going really well. Too well. That's the thing that I always worry about, is that, like, it's giving me this false sense of security, but also, like, if you look at this, there's nothing else going on. What has been helpful for my well-being is that just, like, get the construction items and put it in areas that are unfinished, and I guarantee you, it removes, like, this whole, I need to have everything done and pretty. Hello, Tiffany. Speaking of pretty. So that is something that I've definitely appreciated. Thank you so much for shouting out Kairisi. I appreciate you, Scott. I'm fighting Kofu, the water gym leader in Pokemon Violet. Fortunately, my electric type just evolved. Let's go. Storm, hello. It's good to see you. Go get a snack. Yeah, I have not. I'm telling on myself. I had a protein bar this morning, so my protein intake is where it should be this morning. However, I did not eat breakfast. I did make some really good seitan, which is wheat gluten veggie balls that was like beans and cauliflower. And I'm finally, I think, getting to the texture that I want for a consistent recipe. But that's been really helpful for improving our protein, because our protein intake was like underdeveloped world levels of dangerous for a while. And so we're like, oh, I wonder why we're so tired all the time. It's because of that. Things are going good. Planning on ending my streaming hiatus. Let's go. Kairisi, I cannot wait. I think the last time I saw you streaming, you were doing a fairy core themed island that had a really interesting twist, and I'm trying to remember what that was. Okay. So, let me see. What I may end up needing to do, we're gonna make this a 3x3 instead, so we'll do that. We're gonna start with the front and then move backwards, I think. That's going to be the easiest thing. And a tip from me to you, friends, because I can't believe it didn't occur to me to put down pathing before waterscaping, because I would literally lose my mind. That if you are wanting to make a specific shape for your, you know, your lakes and things, my recommendation is to literally just put down pathing and then destroy from there. So let's see. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So then we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. How is this looking in comparison, out of curiosity? Okay, so it is slightly up. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. After Halloween and the Super Mario RPG themed situation, I am... Oh, I need to actually go up 1. So we're gonna go this, 2, and then 3. Get rid of that. Name, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see ya. 2, 3, 2, and 3. Naru, thank you for the hey yo and the workin' lurkin'. Love that. Okay. So, if that's the case, how big is the head going to be? Let me see. Oh, geez. So if the... I know I said I was going to be working on the head, but I do need to make sure that I have the foot down. It's 7 p.m. or something. I mean, that's okay. Sometimes days are over at 7. I get that. I get that. All right, and then the belly. All right, you know what we're gonna do? Hold on, friends. We're gonna do some streamer magic for a minute. Hope you don't mind. Hope you don't mind. Okay. I'm gonna do a snipping situation. Let's see, new. Okay. We're gonna save that. Sure, desktop, okay. And then we're gonna do image. Here we go. Cool. All right. So we're gonna keep that there for a minute. And then we're gonna do this. Okay. Now, if I recall, let's add some filters, shall we? Where's the filters? Yeah, add a filter. I know how to do this. Why don't I remember how to do this? Sure, let's see. Opacity, there we go. Does that work? That did not work, just kidding. Remove. Yes. Color correction, maybe? Render delay, scaling aspect ratio, possibly? No. Here, hold on. Lower opacity, OBS. Add color correction filter. Cool beans. Thank you. Yep. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Yep. There we go. Close. And then we're gonna... Can I rotate you? Yep. Oh, that is super duper. Okay, that should work, right? You see what I'm throwing down though? You see it? Okay. So, I need to do quite a bit more with that. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Oh, goodness. All right, so I need to go to, hold on. All right. Oh my God, you're gonna have to see the bunny for a minute. Sorry about that. All right, where is, just to make sure. I am right where I need to be. Cool. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's see how this is so far. Okay. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. And then I need to put this here. And then where does this go? Okay. So we can put this together right here. And then where does the hindquarters go? Okay, so it needs to be up a bit. Which means more destruction for me. Oh no. All right, and then okay, so the body. Oh dear. Okay. So where I'm at, I think it was right here. And then right here. Yep. I think that's correct. There we go. I think this is probably the biggest lake endeavor I've ever tried to accomplish, because I did a moon lake at some point. Oh, it needs to be up a little bit, so oh, we're gonna move you here. Yep. And then here, we need to put this here. Yep. Oh, we're gonna have to do more terraforming. Love that for me. Love that for me. Wish you had done that for the butterfly lake 2.0. Have been making it so much easier. Yeah, no. I think I first saw this on a Truong live stream where he was attempting to make a it was a custom code. It wasn't a like pathing here, or like making a it's a pattern in the ground, but I realized that I would go absolutely bananas trying to like imagine it with my mind's eye, and so this is definitely going to be the sketch layer situation. But we are now unfortunately approaching the point where I'm going to have to go up. Yeah. Yep. I mean, another thing I could do if I don't actually want to do major terraforming, I do think it would be kind of cool to have the lake on a second tier, possibly, and then having waterfalls. That is something that I could do. Or at least at the top area. But I think I can worry about that in a minute. Okay. So it'd be 1, 2. It's also difficult because I'm doing the cutoff at an angle. So hold on, let me move out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a little bit on the lower side, which means, yeah, I'm gonna have to go up, go up, go up, go up. Good job. Anyone watches Miss Rachel, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know where I got the street organ from. I think I'm saving this for our girl Ruby, because she looks good in pink. So this is Gaston, that is Ruby. But having all rabbits, I was thinking like, oh man, this is going to feel like a really weird island. It really doesn't. I love having rabbits on this island. I don't know if it'll be a permanent rabbit island. I want to keep this island, but I thought it would be really cool to, you know, have all rabbits. Got the little one tucked in, get the Wonder Pup out and get myself ready for bed. Happy time zones, Scott. Happy time zones. I'm glad that you are feeling better. My love to you, Shelby, Kyle, and the kiddos. All right, I'm gonna move this here. Oh my gosh, also here, I'm gonna just like put this down because that's gonna bother me. I'm sure it's gonna bother all of you. So we'll just clear this out and then we'll get back to putting it on there. But I don't typically do major terraforming unless, I don't know. I tried doing major terraforming with lands, but what I've recognized is I tend to get very grid oriented when I do that. And I was really happy about the suggestion that Hank had made to like put the buildings that have the same dimensions on either side, because I do think I'm going to be able to make it feel like a natural town. But man, when I apply what I've learned with this island to Lagom, I'm gonna be unstoppable. It's lunchtime. Oh my gosh, what are you having for lunch? Is it tacos? I know that you were very upset that you could not have tacos. Ooh, money. Also, let's talk about cards for the holidays, because last year I had the distinct pleasure of sending out quite a few cards to all of you, but it seems like it was a bit difficult monetarily for people to devote to getting holiday cards as members. And so what I was thinking of doing is opening up like I did for Ko-Fi, that, you know, at 10 plus you'll get a card, but if you only want to just have the card and not like you can't afford a membership or you don't want one, which is perfectly fine, that I was going to open up, you know, cards to send to people through Ko-Fi instead. Is that something that people would be interested in, or should I just like encourage people to become members on the channel? Christian, hello. It's late here, so I just had a snack and got some lemonade. Oh, I have not had lemonade in a hot minute. I think it's because I don't strive to do added sugar to things very often. Like if I'm craving something sweet, I'll have like a little bit of sugar or honey in my tea. But I've never really, like I've moved away from having sugared drinks. However, the concept of a lemonade, like specifically, I don't know which lemonade it was. It may have been like, not Crystal Light, but a really old brand of lemonade that I think you just put the powder in and you put it in the fridge and you don't worry about it. Like the 90s essential requirement in your refrigerator during the summer. And I'm just like, I'm craving that flavor, but I think that's more childhood nostalgia than actually lemonade. I finished my bottle of brisk lemonade, so we had some Minute Maid Zero sugar in the fridge that got us from that. Ooh, tastes samey but differently. That's the aspartame, I'm sure. The water flavorings, ooh. Yeah, I'm a sparkling water sort of NB, very much. Mm-hmm. I like my sparkling water. I like my water to be painful. So I know a lot of people do not like sparkling water. But man, if I could find a way to have like sparkling water drinks that are like lemonade flavored, and I know that there's sparkling lemonade. I know that exists. And what do you mean? Oh, it's because it flowers. That's right. They gotta store the whole bunch of flavors. I got to. It's almost 45 minutes away from my house. Wow. That is something that I actively do not miss about living in the US, or I don't know how big of an issue it is about like living in Canada, but I like things being accessible by walking. And so like stores I can go to by literally just walking out my door, and as opposed to being stuck because I don't have access to it. I mean, the fact that in the States, the reason why they removed sidewalks is because racism. It boggles my mind. Like I have a car. I drive my car short distances to like the store here, but back in the day I biked to the store to pick up things. Thanks to your bad influence, I'm having tacos. Let's go. We love tacos. We love tacos on this channel. Also, I'm terrible. We are aggressively promoting Heather Just Plays. I had the distinct pleasure of just like discovering her and her husband on Threads, which is another social media platform that I'm on. It's mostly like I get a lot more engagement with game dev stuff and cats over there. So, but I found out who she was and what she does, and is a really like a cozy human being who has the sweetest vibe and talks about games in such a cool, unique way. And I would love to see her to continue to grow. So go give her a subscribe. It's absolutely free. She's great. Let's see. This looks so ridiculous. You know the one thing that I like about Animal Crossing? And I know that people have to confront the whole notion of just tinkering with things. I used to be the person that it was like one go or bust, but since I've been on YouTube and since I've been doing a lot of Animal Crossing, like thousands of hours, it has really changed my mindset about approaching problems instead of doing things in one go, and being okay with knowing that you will grow and be better in the future, and that what you've built upon is a worthwhile endeavor. And again, that's been my biggest issue with game development, is that when I hit the wall of what I know and what I didn't, that I couldn't figure out, like, why am I struggling to figure out how to provide multiple things to harvest? And then I realized it's because my UI was limited to one thing, and all I really needed to do was add a second, you know, key for the second thing to harvest. And I also realized that it's just being a game dev of one means that there's going to be a lot of things that I don't know, and it's going to really require some self-compassion and grace of providing, like, you know, it's okay that I'm not doing the assets right now. It's okay that I'm using assets that I have commercial rights to. It's okay. I don't need to create the font for everything. I don't need to create the buttons and UI for everything. I literally just need to make my game happen. And then once I get to that point of feeling content with where it is, I can go back and work on the assets, you know? So I'm really excited to finally, like, get over this hump, but the month has been really difficult with confronting stuff you don't know. Len, hello. Deborah, hello. How are things? Hello, hello. I am doing really well. I had a bit of a frazzled morning, but, you know, we're here to work. Could you imagine being like an Eldritch Horror, being able to destroy whole cliff faces with just a shovel and a hope and a dream? But if you are new here, hi, my name is Artsy over at the Artsy Gamer. I make art and play games and encourage others to do the same. Len, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate it. I use they, them pronouns, so if you have pronouns that you would like me to use, please let me know. If you have multiple pronouns, please let me know what type of day it is. Is it a he day, they day, she day, Z day? You know, just let me know. We respect where people are at. Artsy sub looks very cool. Yeah, no, Heather is pretty keen, and I love seeing lots of different representations of gamers, and I want to support introducing more people to lots of different personalities and viewpoints. Oh, come on, are you serious? Look, listen. I'm surprised Elsie isn't sick. Who would be sick of you? Like, real talk. Who on earth would be sick of you, Peyton? I don't know anybody who would be. On Friday, I got kicked in the face. My pronouns are he, him. Got it. Got you. I'm sorry you got kicked in the face. That sounds awful. I hope that, you know, you were able to take care of yourself. I've been having this instance where I forget that my forehead exists, and so I bend forward and I, like, hit my forehead on a doorknob. And I also hit my forehead on the table that was folded because I was bending forward. I think it has to do with my glasses. My husband had tried on my glasses yesterday, and he said that it was clear in a focal point, but it was at a fisheye sort of situation. And so I'm like, oh yeah, I see, because of my astigmatism, I see things kind of in a warped situation. Peyton, I think you said you were... I don't want to assume, but I thought you did. But please let me know. You had to go home early because I felt dizzy. I sincerely hope you did not have a concussion. Concussions are the literal worst. Do not recommend. Use he, him. Yeah, I thought you had mentioned it, but I don't ever want to assume. Okay, so... what we're currently working on, friends, if you are new, I'm trying to make a rabbit-shaped lake. And what we're doing is we're creating the outline of the rabbit so that I don't have to worry about this later. So I need to actually... let me see. I need to put this down here. And of course we have our girl Tiffany going, hey, what you doing? What you doing? You gotta go. See ya, it's all right. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better soon. So we're gonna get rid of this though and go here. And then I'm gonna maybe do this. Maybe. Rabbit Lake. Hello, Anne. Anne, how are you feeling? I hope things have improved since the weekend. Use he, her. Not he, her. She, her. Cool, cool. Yeah, I have been... it's so interesting how YouTube definitely documents my journey, not only into parenthood, but into, like, gender stuff, because I was he, they for quite a while. And then it just started feeling not good anymore. So I've been they, them for over a year, which has been really neat. Okay. But he, her goes hard though, just thought of that. I know, right? Sometimes you're both, y'all. Like, no shame. Okay. So we need to move this to here, and hopefully we'll get the ears working. Nope, but gonna try to see a doctor tomorrow. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I hope they fix it, whatever it is. The Bramblegast just rolled off a cliff. Hope it's okay. Oh no. They be rolling. They evolving. Has anyone had any updates about the current hurricane situation? I know that we've had a couple of YouTuber friends needing to evacuate, and then there were some who were not in the evacuation area, so they're like hunkering down. But I hope everyone's okay, and if anyone in your family is impacted, sending all the good vibes. Need to clean my water bottles tomorrow so I can use them without getting sick from germs. They sit on the counter waiting for me. You can do it. You can do it. In fact, here's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, no, Peyton, I fully understand. I have a child with bottles. I get it. Peyton, I'm gonna just sip this water. And you're gonna go do it. It's gonna take 1 minute. I believe in you. I believe in you. You know, it'd be another fun stream of just me cleaning the office and having people hold me accountable while I did it. I just started the island. I reset the island that the Switch had after I got some very generous donations a couple of weeks ago during a charity stream for House Rabbit Society, and made over $1,000. And the incentive was that if we got over 1,000, I would reset the island. And so I think that was September 28th, which is coincidentally House Rabbit Day. So yeah, we're working on an all rabbit island right now, but I want to get the starters photos just for nostalgia. Okay, I need to like move myself. Need to remove myself from the situation. Hold on. Where are we at? Okay. So we need to do this. Going to do that now? You can do it. Literally use denture cleaners, antibacterial. They work so well. I bet. Actually, that sounds like a really good idea. Maybe I should consider that. I think that's this is gonna be so silly. This is gonna be so silly. Oh my goodness. Okay, where are we at now? Yeah, I think. Yeah, so we need to go up. We're gonna go up here. Yep. like that. Hey, had to do something, but I'm back. Quick question. Are you a fan of IRL projects? I love anything creative. So real world, game world, I love it all. If you are in the Discord and you are over the age of 13, don't tell me your age. I love seeing people's crafts. I know that Amy was working on some granny squares with crocheting, right? Crocheting. And I know that Laser Sharp works on chalk art, which I think is really cool. So yeah, no, I love real crafting stuff, like in person, IRL. Let's see. How far does this go? Okay, so I need to go up to about there. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. What's your, what's the cape for? Out of curiosity. I am intensely curious about what that is. All right, and then I think it goes like right here, maybe. Right? Right. Maybe. Let me see. Oh, it keeps going, y'all. It keeps going. Okay, so we need to do this here. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh, this like is gonna be enormous. Oh goodness. All right, where's the back of this though? Alright, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with putting this somewhere, so hold on. Where are we? It is down one. Okay, so we need to put this here. It's my costume. I'm dressing up as a YouTuber that was my comfort streamer until they died from cancer. He was Technoblade. Oh, that's such a sweet, like just a memento to honor who they were for you. That's really awesome. If anyone wants to cosplay as me, basically just ridiculous glasses, a beanie, and plaid. That's all you need. Not that I plan on going anywhere anytime soon. I've already done my checkup and my doctor says I am doing just fine. Okay, so that needs to be a little bit higher. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, and now where's the tail? Where's the tail in reference to this? Okay. So the foot, though. In the Discord now, let's go. Yeah, would love to see the cape you're working on. That's such a sweet sentiment. You can also change this shape a little bit. Yeah. So let's do some waterscaping, shall we? No, that's the opposite of what I wanted you to do. 2, 3. Now where is it now? Okay. What's the age rating? I keep thinking it's 16 plus for 18 plus. It's rated 13 plus because technically speaking, you can't really that's like the terms of service for Discord, right? So there's not like much you can do unless it's like you see there's a literal child in the Discord. You can just kick them out of preference. But for me, I mean, I would probably say the discussions that we have are probably teen plus, right? I'd probably say that we're teen plus. I'm not going to humor a young person trying to, you know, be edgy on the internet, for example. I'm not going to do that. But I do strive to be a place that lets young people figure out their stuff. Oh wait, I'm terraforming this all down. I don't know what I was thinking. That's so silly. Okay. I used to be in a Discord for someone who made the content was 13 plus. She had literal kids in her Discord, knew about it and did nothing. Yeah, it's difficult, especially when you have people like, you know, I've never heard of or seen Colleen Ballinger until like the whole situation with her fan base came to light, and the legitimate and proven concerns that resulted from that. But for me, it's like we really do lack spaces for teens to be teens safely on the internet. And, you know, I grew up in the wild west of the internet. So for me, I'm sure that if there were things that at my age that my son was, you know, introduced to, I would have a completely different response. And that's not blaming my parents at all. It's about the fact that we have parental controls now that are very crucial to the, you know, safety, well-being of what it means to be on the internet. But I also stand by the sentiment that I'm not family friendly in the sense that, you know, you can leave your 5-year-old watching me. There will be instances of adult humor that's very crass. There are instances of some level of cursing, although I try to limit, you know, what I say. And I'm not afraid of talking about my political opinions, which can make people feel uncomfortable. So as far as I know, I'm certain that I do have young people, but I stand by the sentiment of like, I don't need to know your age. I don't need to know what school you go to. You probably shouldn't be telling people where you go to school, period, just because of the issues in the States with revolving school safety. And just I strive with this notion of a healthy dose of privacy. Something that I learned from Dr. Rachel Cowart from our Gamers Gab conversation about like dark participation on the internet, which is basically like, you know, how people respond in multiplayer situations that, you know, you'll have young children on Call of Duty shouting derogatory terms in the, you know, in voice, or chatting disgusting slurs, not recognizing how awful that is. And realizing that online and like in-person relationships, it's a false dichotomy that they're different. So I'm not going to tell a complete stranger my entire life history in person. So why would I do that on the internet? Because the internet, unlike in-person responses, can be copied and pasted and shared, which means that there's really no hiding with the anonymity of a resource, right? Like it can be a he said, she said, they said, but online there can be citing sources more easily than if it happened in person. I saw some messed up stuff in the early days of the internet. Absolutely. Absolutely. So like there are people who talk about high school stuff, and my thing is that if I'm engaging with a young person online and it is a private chat, that it does not go beyond anything but a professional inquiry. And I really want to be careful about that, because I don't, like, I'm already trying to raise my own child, which is exhausting in of itself. It's not my job to raise somebody else's. I don't get paid for it. And I think it's just a boundary thing that while I would love to see more multi-generational interactions that are safe and healthy for everyone involved, It is not my job to curate my space on YouTube or Discord or online for everyone. The only job that I have is to conform to the ideals and preferences that I want to see, which is a place of respect, a place of personal growth and accountability. And so I sincerely hope that I continue doing that, but I don't also want to, like, I'm not aiming to dox people in my Discord. I know that there are people on Discord who have specific spaces for young people and minors. Some people have choices of marking who is a minor so that if there is an issue that it can be dealt with immediately, swiftly, and with huge ban hammering, right? Like, and that's more about protecting not only the people of the server, but the young people and also the streamer. But for me, it's like, I think that the terms of service for Discord are kind of like anything else, is that you have to be 13 plus to engage on YouTube. So if you are under the age of 13 and you are in my live chat right now, technically speaking, you're not supposed to. I don't need to know. I don't care to know. But it's something about keeping people safe that's very important. Oh yeah, absolutely need to be super careful with kids on the interwebs, 100%. 100%. Yeah, no, and like, when it comes to Animal Crossing, right? Because in 2020, everyone was playing Animal Crossing. The mom, the dad, the kiddos. And what I really liked seeing was that there was like either a family island or something, and the kids were engaging in online trading, but the parents were there monitoring it. And so they're like, we want our kids to experience safe online interactions with people, but also keeping the boundaries safe so that they start understanding how to do that when, you know, there's less parental controls involved. And I really liked that. I like the idea that they're giving kids like this newfound ability to interact with a new thing that is, quite frankly, a major part of how we interact and socialize. And that, you know, I don't know if this is true or not, but if you don't have online platforms, it's very hard to, I guess, engage with the youths these days, because that's what they're doing for interacting and, you know, holding society accountable. So I'm really curious to see how that continues to shift and change as, you know, my son gets older, but he's not getting a smartphone when he's 7. That's not happening. I think he's probably going to have an iPad or a tablet for school, but, you know, you better believe there is going to be this thing called parental controls of what he can access. And I think HubSpot was talking about teaching him how to build a computer or something at a young age. There was some goal for that. I don't remember. Nick, hello. How are you? We are currently making a Bun Island lake, or a Bun Lake. So let's see how this is going. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me do this so that I'm out of the way. All right, so it needs to keep going upwards. Okay. All right. What's really great about these large lakes is that it helps with the lag on an island so well. So that's the one thing that I'm really frustrated with Lagom right now, because I put down so many Mario items and Halloween items that the lag is real, and I don't like it. Do not like it. You should boot up. Going to switch over to my phone to keep watching? Heck yeah, absolutely. Are you going to be working specifically on your the Normcore island that you've been struggling with? Because that would be really cool. Let's see. That, get rid of you. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I think, you know, it'd be a really fun just thing to do for streamers who love Animal Crossing, because I know that people have a preference, right? Like we know the cottagecore girlies, we know what people prefer making, right? But I would be really intensely curious what an island would look like for streamers that it would bring them peace, you know? Like, not a theme that is interesting or cool, but like, what is an island that defines who they are as a person that brings them the most peace and joy? And I think that would be really flippin' keen. Okay, so wait, actually here, I need to do the filters, and I'm going to up the opacity a little bit so I can see. Okay, so I need to do a little bit more that way. Okay. Okay. Oh, geez. Yeah. We're gonna go like that. Hello again, you're on the phone. Love that. I think if I was to do an island that brought me the most peace, I think I would do something modeled off of Ireland. Like the marshlands of Ireland. I think I would do that, where the day would be set at like 5:36 in the morning. It would be a foggy morning. And it would be surrounded by trees. And every building would be surrounded by like the stone fencing. There would be various wild gardens everywhere. And there would be nature parks that had instances of like human interaction, right? Like there'd be campgrounds, there would be sitting areas, there would be outdoor reading libraries. Oh my gosh, there would be an entire market filled with good food and music. Yeah. And the color scheme would be very muted. That would probably be the most cottagecore thing about it, is that it would be very muted tones of browns and grays and cream colored with a little bit of black. And the color scheme for the flowers would probably be purple and maybe yellow. Purple and yellow would be a really nice combination. And I would have lots of little lakes and ponds and islands that were connected via bridge. And the villagers wouldn't really matter, but I would have like my four faves, right? I would have Antonio, Vesta, Fang, and Olivia. And I mean, Maddie just keeps on giving the chaos. I can't let her leave. What may end up happening is that after I finish the rabbit part of like just having an all rabbit island, that I may start moving her and like some of the others to this island so that I have a couple of my favorites like can't leave villagers on this one, and so that I can have a rotation of like 3 or 5 on both. Change your outfit on your island, need something new? Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. What's really funny too is that I think my favorite outfit in this game is the coveralls, the ones that are they're not the farmer overalls, they're the other ones, and I love wearing them. It's one of my favorite things with the loafers. Like, I would love loafers in real life. I don't wear them, probably because they remind me of a part of my childhood that is not particularly as fun. But I have fallen in love with like these loafers, also these pants. Yeah. And I think the way that I would design the house, it would be very cottage oriented, but it would also be like wooden or stone probably. Yeah, that's I think that would be my perfect island. And I would probably reuse one of the island names that I did like a long time ago, which was Sonder. Just like this notion of everyone in the universe that we know has a specific way of looking at the world that is unique to you. Because, you know, fun fact, people are not carbon copies of you. They respond to things differently. Yeah, that would be like my piece, my literal island piece. There we go. I've always wanted to like do a kind of like, I don't want to call it trash core, but EJ has this way of making tetanus core just so flipping endearing. And EJ from EJ Plays, by the way, if you don't know. And I love how intensely creative he is by applying literal tetanus, literal rust, and making it look so loved and cared for. You know, like that is truly a gift. And Nora has always been really good at making various city-themed islands. I don't think city-themed as much as I love navigating them. I like being able to see the actual ground underneath. I like to see the I like to be the notion of being able to find my fossils for the day and like finding gyroids and catching insects that I need, which is another great thing about having two different seasonal islands, because this island is in the southern hemisphere, right? So that means that my character on the other one can hopefully get a flipping golden stag in a bit. And then this character can go and like water the other's flowers and just catch some bugs for the fall. What else? Yeah, the other thing too is that I think after I'm done... Oh gosh, I need to drink water. Oh geez. I think after I'm done with like the bunny part of this island, I really like the terraforming as it is. I'm really curious if I can turn it into like a lush desert island where I've covered this thing in sand and light dirt pathing. And then it's going to have like baobab trees, it's going to have cactuses, it's going to have shrubs and, you know, different trees of different sizes. I think that would be a really fun thing to do. It's just like changing the entire biome notion of this island, but not changing the island. So I'm pretty excited by that idea. That's going to be like a next year project because, again, I need to get back into game development. But Animal Crossing continues to be the game that brings me a lot of peace. You know, it's the game that brought me here. Actually, you want to know another fun fact? Tomorrow is my Animal Crossing anniversary that I booted up the game for the first time. October 15th, 2020. So I was thinking of perhaps doing a video about that. Going back to Lagom and just like talking about what I've been doing so far. Oh Oh yeah, by the way, friends, I have changed around some of the emotes. That also incorporated the emotes that I made for the House Rabbit Society. So we have quite a few. I need to just like redo the emotes, so I kind of replaced some of the ones that needed a bit of a change. Don't tell Scott that the stew lurk's been moved. Don't tell him. Let me see. Where are we now? I mean, it's bunny shaped, right? We're getting bunny shaped. Yeah, we got some really cute ones. Okay. Oh, geez. So I need to completely destroy all of this to here. I know, aren't they cute? They're super cute. Yeah, as I said, friends, you are welcome to like incorporate them to your streaming, your personal discords. Just don't like, you know, turn them into merchandise. Please and thank you. That's really it. That's my only request. And don't resell them. Like, don't do that. At some point, I do need to consider commission work because I have depleted a lot of my savings for like, you know, necessary things like a laptop that works. So I need to figure out what I can do. I could probably reopen the Amiibo commissions for the holidays. But again, that would kind of get in the way of game development. The joys of wanting to make more of a livable wage, but you can't because dreams. All right, so if I completely destroy, actually, we're just gonna go all the way down, all the way down. This 90-pound idiot thinks that she's a lapdog and climbs about half the time I am seated. Oh, you're referring to the boy. I got to, the reason why I was having a later stream today, friends, is because a friend from here came back from visiting her home, and I hadn't seen her since she got back, which was like a week, 2 weeks ago. And so we had a coffee to catch up, and her dog's a bit loco. He's a very neurotic. I don't know if he's some like poodle mix, but he is truly the sweetest dog. Like once he calms down, so chill. And so my favorite thing is that he's not used to people getting on his level. Like when he's like all barky and just like, I'm like, oh, you want to go? And so I'll just like, I'll scratch the belly. I'll play with his face and just, you know, go nuts and kind, and then he's like, oh, okay. And then he ended up just sitting on my lap, and he's like a big floof right now. You can have a pit bull or personal space, but not both. That's how I feel about a lot of things. That applies to children. That applies to cats. That applies to work-life balance. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I can hear my tummy rumbling. I don't know if you can hear it. It's going, oh. The monster has awakened. So yeah, my goals for this week. I have set out the courses that I want to complete over this week, which is pretty significant. And I'm going to hopefully apply specifically the new animated sprite to the game that I'm building, like my game, by the end of this week. And what I would like to learn within this week or next week is how to rotate tools based on what I want to use them for. So I do have assets specifically for the different tools, which is great, but the hotbar thing is still very intimidating. And also, like, I know in theory how to apply different, you know, growing things, but I'm a little nervous that by me adding complexity to my game, I'm gonna break it. So what may end up happening is that based on the game that I've made, which is Florist version 1, this is Florist version 1.1. Sometimes cats just want to vibe in the same room as you. This one has to be touching me. I mean, both cats can be very much like, no, you're going to carry me around like a baby for the foreseeable future. In which case, like, I'm not complaining. I love the fact that they are so human motivated, but what really gets to me is that they have this hyper focus where we have these macrame, I think that's what it's called, like these macrame yarn hanging art pieces that I didn't make. I actually just got them from a teacher that left that she made. And they think it's the best toy ever. And so I'll often find the large hanging just like on its side. And no matter what we do, you know, redirection, it's like the toy is still there. And thankfully they're a lot better with the cords now because the cords aren't in their area. But the one-track mind is... I mean, I wish I had that dedication because I would have made this game yesterday if I had that one-track mind. However, I would have probably sacrificed my health, well-being, and, you know, my relationships because of it, so maybe not. Maybe not. But when they're sweet, oh my gosh, sweetest things ever. Like they are super cuddly. I took a nap, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And I put them in the room with me, and they were kind of just like, they were sleeping on the bed, and then I woke up and I found both of them like against my back, and I'm going, oh, this is what perfection feels like. It is almost as good as, you know, of being next to my husband, but you know, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. Major terraforming. Sounds like they are getting ready to wake up. I'm trying to move their lunch to a little bit later. It's not like they worry about it now. The other thing I need to do is that I'm picking up my son a little bit early to go to the doctor because he has a toenail thing that needs to be managed by an actual doctor. And I have a lot of behind the scenes paperwork, bureaucracy stuff to work through. We're also mailing our absentee ballots. So friends, as a reminder, if you're doing absentee ballot voting, please be sure to send it into your, you know, designated government office, and you know, vote this November, please and thank you, for the love of all that is good, please. All right, what else? So where are we at now? Out of curiosity, we have a partial bunny, a concept of a bunny. And all right, I wish I could like move my character while I was at on the map section so I can see where I'm going. No, not you. I don't want to take a picture. I want to do this. Let me see. Ah, perfect. That's exactly where I want to be. And then we're gonna go down. Oh my god, I am so hungry. Oh, yes, I hear you, tummy. I know. I know. I think, friends, what may end up happening is that I need to get a cheese stick, like an emergency Artsy cheese stick. Artsy branded, naturally. So let me, like, finish this last line. Oh, and the other thing that I want to accomplish this week is that I want to finally do the voice recording that Cleo had asked in like literal May of this year. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. All right, where are we now? I'm gonna get myself in the center right here. Oh, this is gonna be enormous. Like, you're not even going to be able to tell that it's a flipping... Oh my gosh. Yep, you're not even gonna be able to tell. That's wild. Okay. Alright, so I need to go down a little bit. Okay. So then it's a diagonal way down from there. Okay, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, 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 cool. Oh my gosh, Tummy, I know. I hear you. I hear you, bestie. I will take care of you in a minute. There is absolutely... What do you mean? There you go. What do you mean? We're gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then let's see how that looks right now. Oh, that is actually perfecto. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. And then we need to do some erasing here. So we're gonna go like this, and then like that. And then let's go back to the map, shall we? There we go. Hi. I heard a meow. Where's the meow? Oh, there's a meow. Do you want to say hi? Oh my goodness. Oh, we didn't do a cat tax earlier. Yes. Hi. Oh, hi. 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 Yes. Okay. Here is the kitty saying hi. Rain, hello. How are you? You want to say hi? Do you want to stream for me? Yeah? Do you want to stream for me? Yeah. Where's the other one? All right. So friends, what's going to happen is I think they're doing the I am hungry thing. So we're going to take a break, and I'm going to feed them and I'm going to feed myself, and we'll be back in a couple of minutes, okay? Yes. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. I know. I'll be right back. We will be right back. The Artsy kitten, the kitten gamer. I mean, I was going to be the bunny gamer if we had hit 2,500 for a week, so. All right. Ow. Uh-oh. There's no way to eat string cheese elegantly. I mean, I guess you could bite it. That feels sacrilegious. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Some level of sustenance imagined. Wait, what was I doing? Where's the tail? Okay. Oh, wrong one. Let's see where the butt is in comparison. Okay, I'm off by a couple, so we're gonna move this here. 1, 2. Y'all excited for the stream? I'm super excited. Super excited. As I said, I was talking about earlier that this morning was a bit unhinged. We've been dealing with like gentle parenting stuff, which is always a struggle because when you have a little being screaming at you because feelings are a lot, it can be very difficult. There was a point yesterday. Wait. Emmy, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. There was a point that yesterday nothing was really helping our dude regulate his emotions, and he was just like screaming at everything. And I had to get on the floor and sit with him and not have a response. Like, it wasn't disassociating or anything, but I just like, I sat there and I just complete and total neutral response as he was going through it. And then he was slowly and slowly like coming closer to me, not to do anything, but then he just like sat on me and just like glommed, and I'm going, yep, that's parenting. All right. Oh, I think this may be a little too high, right? Oh no, it's not too high if it's the lower, the back area. Yeah, no, it's I have a lot of sympathy and understanding about parents. I mean, I do understand, like, man, it would be easier if I wasn't trying to do gentle parenting, but I'm trying to raise a good human that does not do limited contact with me when he's older, so. But yeah. All right, let me see. Where is the... Okay, so that's the second part, and then we have this area, maybe? I mean, it is bunny shaped. It does not have to be perfect. Imagine me saying things don't have to be perfect. Okay. But I think we've gotten to the point where we at least have the outline of the majority of the rabbit, which is pretty great. That's pretty awesome. We just need to get the hind quarter. I went to my daughter's kindergarten. It was quiet time, which meant sitting on the floor and listening to the story. Ooh, that sounds fun. Wait. Living, regretting. No, we're good. Tiny people started scooting closer. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, I find it really interesting how parenting has become a very transformative occupation, I would say, or calling, because, you know, the easy way is just to like respond in any sort of like stressful environment the way that, you know, is not appropriate for a young person who's trying to learn how to be a person. And I am not a parenting guru. I don't have a background in childhood development, but what I've been learning is that it is a lot more work to give them the space to figure out things for themselves, and it is a lot of trial and error and making mistakes. But I ultimately, like, I want my son to feel that he has the space to be less than, you know, perfect. Everyone has those days. And there was a podcast that I listened to about how relationships, specifically in parenting, it's not about curating this perfect conflict-free relationship. It's about how relationships are defined by reparations, which was mind-blowing to me. Because in conflict resolution, I think the early belief is that we're striving for a utopian peace situation. And I say this all the time when, after reading Marxists' like Communist Manifesto, it's like, you know, you can remove social conflict from the world, but that does not remove conflict, because in its place means that there's going to be other issues that people are having. And instead of treating conflict as like this bad thing, we need to treat what comes after as the most significant part to a relationship, which is, you know, the reparations and the healing. And so it really blew my mind that I do strive to take the time, both like with really any relationship, but specifically with my son, that, you know, after a big argument from his side, it's like, no matter what, you are loved. It was hard, and I know that you have been feeling disappointed and frustrated, and, you know, you may have not wanted the response that you got, but that doesn't take away the fact that, you know, you are safe and you are cared for. Yeah, it's very hard though, because when we're dealing with this hurdle that's lasting a pretty long time, and, you know, our patience can wear, you know. What are you doing? Oh, he's fine. Did I? Okay, so it needs to actually be up here. So I don't know, I've been thinking about that, about how children are, we're suddenly studying children at their pace and at their level, instead of considering them little adults and like, why are you responding this way? Why are you being like this? And I don't know how I got into really being on threads for the parenting aspect of it, but the one thing that led to me sitting on the floor and waiting patiently for him to come to me, it's that he's... What are you doing? Oh, is it another kitten pack? Here's the other one. Oh, he does not want to play right now. Hi. We got a butt tax though. And I actually... I have so many things on the floor. But the post involved was, I guess, like a 5-year-old had slammed the door and said to, like, told her mom to go away. And so what ended up happening is that the mom recognized that when kids do that, they're wanting this. But they also want to make sure that the parent is still there. So she waited, and then the kid opened the door some minutes later and just like collapsed into her and cried. And so that's what I tried to apply that same to, like, the same situation to what we were going through. Oh, do you see Dottie walking around? All right, let me see. Cats, hi. I see you. I see you. Bless you. That was a big sneeze. All right. I think we actually have the full body, maybe, but we can check. I mean, it looks like a rabbit. You see it. You see it. I think we need to lower the front paw a little bit, and we can expand the back paw. But for the most part, I think we accomplished what we set out to do today, which is really exciting. So here, we'll do 1, 2. Mishmas, hello, how are you? How are things? I'm presently making the whatever this is, the sketch layer of this rabbit that I'm going to be waterscaping. Hi, do you want up? You want up? Can we not? Oh geez, regrets. Okay. Yeah, I think, let me see. One more time. Okay, so we need to like clean up the bottom area by the hindquarters a little bit, like right here. Like right here, maybe? Maybe. Maybe. This looks incredible. Thank you. Thank you. Cat, why are you like this? I ask. Let me see. Wait, no, I think that's correct. Let me see. No, I think that's... Here, we'll move that. Yeah, okay. So we have... Oh my gosh, cat... Why? If you... Cat, buddy. Can you be helped? I wish I could show you what he was doing. He's like between my 2 monitors right now. Right, can you go under? No, like go, okay. You're gonna, if you knock down everything, I'm going to have a conniption with you. Come here. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Hi, cat. He's being cat, he is being cat. Cats being cats, yes. Just hashtag just cat things. Hi, can you sit here for a minute? Can you let me love you just like right here? Thank you. All right, I think we got the rabbit. So now we're going to do some terraforming for about 30 more minutes, I would say. All right. And then we'll smooth it out. The other cat's just like sitting on the plastic bags because of course. We're so ridiculous. Oh my goodness. They should come up with little like cat tree attachments to your chairs so that the cats can sit on your computer chair, and you can have like a fake keyboard that's slightly warm that they can sit on. I would buy it. I would buy it. I generally threaten to skin them and wear them as slippers if they get... My thing is turning them into mittens. I learned that from a bestie of mine. I won't actually do that, obviously. Obviously. But yeah, cats are fun. I just need a sidecar for my chair so my cat can sit next to me instead of behind me. I know. I have to warn Hubsmod when one of the cats is behind because they like to just collapse behind us. And I don't understand. I had a cat that liked to sit behind us while we were cooking and would make the biggest like meh when we walked behind to get whatever it was from the kitchen that we needed. And I'm going, I'm sorry, you were kind of behind me. And while I appreciate the closeness, you will get run over. But of course, because we're human and they're cats, it's obviously our fault. Obviously. Okay, they're on the chair behind, so it's fine now. You decorated your Animal Crossing island for Halloween. That's awesome. Did you go like cutesy or scary? Because for this island, once I finally get around to like decorating the area, I would like it to be a little bit cutesy, you know, cutesy cutesy. All right. Yeah, I think what would be really fun is having some, I don't know, some terraforming along the edges, but we'll see, we'll see. This may be difficult because it has this here. We'll see. Also need to put the eye somewhere. Actually, where is the eye? Where is the eye of the bun? I must know. I must know. Right where I am. So, yeah, I guess we'll put, if the eye is right there, we'll do 1, 2, maybe we'll put it like right here. Also, hi. But yeah, I definitely want to do something cutesy. There's some plans that, oh wait, no, I wanted to, oh no, wait, wait, no, I wanted to do this one. There we go, okay. I mean, is it literally, it may just literally be a square. It may just literally be a square. Where is the square though? Oh, like literally right there. Okay, well then I guess this is the eye, maybe. Oh, jeez, I lost my Joy-Con for a minute. That was wild. Character's like, I need to go over here. No, I need you to be over here. This is significantly faster than it would have been, although I probably could have also just put down the stencil and just gone to work that way. But where is the fun in that? Where is the fun in that? Okay, we're gonna smooth this. Oh, hello, and then we're gonna smooth that. And then we're gonna smooth this a little bit. Although, actually, no, we're gonna thin this out a little bit. Yeah, do that. Yeah, that. And here. Yeah, and then here maybe? Possibly. This may be a very big ear. Do I remember you? I mean, you have come to the stream multiple times, so yes. I do. Let me see. Does it let me do that? Yes. Love that. Cool. And then no, I need this though. Okay. How is this looking so far? That looks like a bunny. I don't know about you all, but that looks pretty bunny-like. It's bunny-shaped anyway. Although this ear is a little too wide, and I don't know if how I feel about that. So we're gonna move that down a little bit, and then try it that way. Looks really good. Thank you. And then maybe what we'll do is we'll change that. There we go. Yeah. Let's try it now. Much better. Much better. Okay. Yeah. The stencil thing, I don't know why it took me so long to do this. I've done it for signs that I couldn't find the like the actual custom code for, or there wasn't one that was specific to what I was looking for. I did that for like a Cap'n Island tour, which I think would be fun. Sweet Jay, hello, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just waterscaping the heck out of this island, no biggie. No big. I know, we're getting there. We're getting there. Now the other question, because we're gonna have, well no, this is actually a pretty small lake, all things considered, because there are people who'd make huge lakes on their islands. I wonder if I could do like, I don't know. I could probably do a heart-shaped island somewhere. Like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Cats are awesome. That's another thing I need to do, is I need to take them to the vet this week. That's probably going to be a tomorrow thing. All right, and then 1, 2. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep that there for now. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Go. I have seen some wild terraforming and waterscaping. Early on, I think there was an island where it looked like the Tree of Life. And I was thinking about this yesterday, and anyone who is suddenly inspired by this notion, just do it. Like, you don't need to credit me or anything, because like it's an idea. I don't own ideas. I was thinking how fun it would be to have an Australia island where the majority of the island would be on the first tier, like not the ground level, but the first one. And it would be in the shape of Australia. And you would have like all of these different animals, like the koalas, the kangaroos, and oh my gosh, there's other things, like I don't know if they have alligators or stuff, but like you could have some large reptiles, cats, dogs, obviously, sheep would be fun. Sheep and coos. Like, why not an Australian island that is like, it's set to the, I mean, I know that the outback is not all that Australia is, but it makes a good significant portion of what people think of Australia. And it would be really cool to have an Australian island in the shape of Australia. I think that'd be really cool. So, yeah. Let's see. Okay, I think we're almost there. We're almost there. Sort of, not quite. We've got so much to do. So little time. But this will really help with the lag on the rest of the island, so I'm pretty excited for this. And I might just keep, like, Bunny Lake. I don't know. I think it'd be really fun. I still need to figure out where to put Dottie, because Dottie is the only one that presently has beachfront property. Wait a minute. What if I put Dottie, like, right here? Why don't I do that? Yeah. Why don't I just put Dottie right there? And give her literally beachfront property? Yeah, why don't I do that? I don't know why I didn't think of that. I could give her like a nice little bungalow. And, I don't know, maybe she could be part of the breakfast at Tiffany's Inn thing. Have a good night, I gotta go lie down. Anne, I wish you the best of luck. Keep me apprised. I hope that it gets better. Alright. And now I have the song Breakfast at Tiffany's stuck in my head. I love that for me. Has anyone actually seen that film? Out of curiosity. Because I have not. I think we talked about doing a Discord movie night, but I don't know how to do that. I guess, would it be just like sharing your screen and watching a film, or has Discord actually like made connections with Netflix or other video streaming so that you can watch things together? I know that Netflix has been rather poo-poo about having multiple accounts from different parts of the world that's not in the same house, which I'm like, you're still paying for a family plan. Why? Because you know what that encourages? Piracy. You know what you don't want? Piracy. So maybe, like, make it easier? I don't know. Just my humble, artsy, homegrown opinion. Alright, and then we can clear... Let's, like, smooth this out a little bit, because we have some ear situation that needs to be worked on a bit. Do we want to, like, do that, maybe? This ear needs to be a little bit bigger, but I think... Wait, hold on. Let me check. Let me check. There we go. How about that? Yeah, it's better. Okay, and then as we smooth this, hello? Listen, don't be like that. Don't be like that, Self. You can literally destroy a bunch of different cliffs. You can create water. You are practically God on this island. How can you not jump? I don't... Let me see. There we go. Much better. Alright. Right here. There we go. Maybe a little lumpy, though. How lumpy is this? a little lumpy. So let's move this down a little. And then change that a bit. How about now? Yeah, I think I need to thin out the tummy a little, but that is coming together really well. Will I finish this in 15 minutes? Probably not. Probably not. That's okay. But yeah, I think toward the end of the stream what I'm gonna do is actually move Dottie, and then I can give her an area close to our girl Tiffany because they are friends and it's pretty cool. Gaston is friends with quite a few people too. I mean, Shino was friends with everyone for some reason, and I'm going, how dare you ruin my lore by being so nice to everyone. But so far, I haven't seen any fights. Dottie and Tiffany are always together. I think Doc, Gaston, and Plucky were close for a bit. And I think Gaston and Bam were at Plucky's birthday, which I think is really cool. I like how that there's actual friendships on this island. It's really a shame though, and I don't know how hard it would be to code into the next game, but I would really like for villagers, real talk, to like have nemesis. Like they don't talk to certain villagers because they got into a fight until they make up. And then it's like this slow going process. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe villagers could earn other photos or something. So far on Last Light, there has been very few fights. I've always like, I really like this person. I'm embarrassed to buy this gift. I know. The only thing they struggle with is actual like adult interactions, which, you know, fair. Totally fair. But one day I will have the golden stag, and then the bug part of my museum will be finished. I think I have like 8 fish left, and I think I have either 8 or 10 sea creatures to do. So it's going pretty well, I would say. And I think I have like 7 art pieces left. So it is entirely possible to complete your island naturally, like the museum, without, you know, going to other islands. That'll be next year's challenge. No, that's fair. That is entirely fair. I have an app for like monitoring, but let me see, how's this going? Yeah, I feel like I could probably, hold on, we're gonna do that. Maybe, let me see. Did I just like completely mess it up? Let me check. Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. Part of me has wanted to go on to Nookazon for the first time in like years and see whether or not I can get some like paintings. Buddy, you're gonna lay on the plastic? That doesn't seem very comfy. Okay, you can lay on the plastic, I guess. Okay. Cats are weird. Yeah, I think I need to like make this tummy a little bit thinner. Maybe. How long have you had Last Light for, by the way? Because you have Last Light and Nightfall. right? And honestly, what's really interesting is although I'm not as happy with the lagom layout like I hoped I would, because I wanted to create a consistent and cohesive layout for various neighborhood strips that I made. But I think I actually do need more terraforming, and like maybe 1 or 2 of the houses need to be on different levels and for me to for it to feel better. And so I really want to do something with that, but usually when I get to that point, I'm going, oh, I need to like reset the entire island and do it again, but I don't feel that way for the first time. End of May? Oh, that's cool. Do you plan on keeping these islands forever? I used to have this rule that I completely just like botched after I finished Everkeep. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to reset until I finish the museum, blah, 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 and that never happened. Everkeep was the only island that I finished the entire museum. And that was during like the peak trading, because I would ask people like, does anyone have like this specific fossil or painting? I'll pay for it. And most of the time people are like, I'll just give it to you. Thanks. I'm like, oh, thanks. It was so sweet. This one I want to keep. Moving this many photos to reset would be bonkers, so Nightfall would be the only one that gets a reset when I'm done with it. No, that's fair. I think also this is an island, and I said that like 3 islands ago too, that like I feel that this island feels better suited for me, because it really never occurred to me to go with an island on a different hemisphere long term while having another island that's on the hemisphere that I'm used to, because I just trying to decorate for 2 islands of the same hemisphere season is just a lot. And the idea that like I could be decorating for a toy day in the summer, which I've done and it's super fun, but like being able to have an island where it's not snowing, or having an island where it's not very green in the summer, is a really appealing thing. And I think it keeps the love of this game fresh when you have different perspectives. Oh my gosh, are we actually going to finish this lake today? Maybe. Maybe. There's gonna be... That was weird. Well, I don't think I've ever noticed the... Here, I want you to like... I want you to see this, okay? You see this? It becomes cubes. Uh-oh. Did you see it though? Like, it turns into cubes when you destroy it. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Yeah, it becomes like uniform cubes when it falls in. I've never paid attention to that before. It startled me. I'm like, oh, what is that? Nope. That's cool. And the grass turns into confetti. Yeah. It's super fun. Oof. Oof. That's fun. Yeah, I think after I finish this, although I'm probably not going to get to it until later, either today or tomorrow, I'm going to fix this. And on Wednesday, we're actually going to do a new game feature. The creators of Nookazon have actually designed a farming RPG in space that looks very cute, and I supported them on Kickstarter. So I have an early access game key that we can check out what they've been working on and just see where it's at. And I'm very excited to see. Even though I may not like finish playing games, in the sense of I've given so many game keys, and I always hope that it's going to be a game that's going to be in my rotation. I don't have the bandwidth to rotate more than like 3 or 4 games at a time. But I think I'm getting to the point, like, in my game development journey, that I can appreciate the fact that people put in time, effort, and love into their games. and getting to pay attention from that aspect is a really fun privilege to have. So the other game that I want to get back into is Coffee Caravan, because their ice cream update is coming out, or it already came out? I don't remember. But anyway, their ice cream update came out or is coming out, and I'm really excited for that. And I got a couple of game keys from other games, but I didn't get a response from the game dev team about accessibility stuff. So we will see. Oh, this is a chonky bun though. Oh my goodness. I think actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix that. Now, can I like do that? And can I do this? No, I cannot. Okay, so this needs to have second set. And then maybe put this like right here instead. No, not you. Not you. That's not what I was asking. That's not what I was saying. Perfect. There we go. And then we're gonna... So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of smooth out this bun a bit. Yep. And then right here. Yep. Let's see how this is looking so far. Oh, this is so cute. I am obsessed. Actually, we can probably make this a little bit thinner too. I think right here. Yep. And then maybe if I do it like this. Maybe possibly. Let's see. And then we can probably add a little bit like right here. Go up. Hello, balloon. I know. That's much better. That is much better. Oh my gosh, this lake is enormous though. Wow, wow, wow. And we'll do that. And then... No. Actually, no, that may work. Well, holy moly, friends. Thank you for keeping me on task today. I was a little frazzled and not feeling like I was going to be very capable of doing like item design, but being able to get this done means that it's a huge portion of the overall layout, which will take center stage, so I'm pretty excited for that. The Bun Bun Lake has a fish already. I know, you see it? Right at the butt, too. Right at the butt. So rude. Yeah, but like, should there be... Oh wait, no. Hold on. Let's get rid of you. And then here... There we go. And then... There we go. Like, should there be an island or something? Like, should there be something in the center? And then have a bridge that, like, crosses it? Because, let me see. I mean, technically speaking, we could probably have a walkway. We could, technically. But do I want one? Do I want one, though? I don't know if I want one. Don't know. The cats are so cute right now. They are full of food and just so happy. Laying on plastic, you know, there are so many things that you could be laying on, Oliver, and you know what you're choosing to do? Sitting on plastic. We're trying to be environmentally conscious, and you know what you're doing? You're doing a political statement. And then, no, not you. Oh, we should probably move this a little bit down here instead. 1, 2, 3. And then, no, I mean, I guess that could technically work. If this is an island where completing the Critterpedia matters, it's something I'd eventually consider, but for the aesthetics as good as is. Yeah, I mean, I will probably also have more water areas that, like, for ponds, because it would be a pain in the tush to do that. But I would like to complete the Critterpedia. That would be very fun. Although this leg is a little weird. It is very weird. I'm gonna go like that. And then we're gonna go like... No. And then maybe... Listen. That... So we need to do the hind legs situation. Like that. And then here. No! Why are you like this? Actually, no, wait, did that actually work the way that I wanted it to? Maybe. Oh, it actually kind of worked the way that I wanted it to. Cool, cool, cool. Can I jump? No. Can I jump over here? There we go. I think this tail needs to be a little bit on the larger side. Let's try that. Yeah, that's about right. I think I do want to have the tummy curve a little bit, but for the most part, I think we're at a good point. We just need to keep doing this. No, not you. Where that needs to go. Alright, I think we need to move this in a little bit. Yeah. Right here, maybe. And then... fix literally the entire leg area, because this is bad. However... I do think, friends, we have the heading with making a really nice bun lake. And I want to say thank you all for keeping me on task while I worked on this. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna a little bit here. And I hope that whatever it is that you were working on, that you felt that you had the space to continue to do that for yourself. Thank you, Anna. I appreciate it. Or is it Anna or Anna? Just making sure. Yeah, no, that's much better. I think if I continue, I think what I need to do is I need to create more of an arch here and then provide thighs. Anna, okay, thank you. So we're gonna put that right here. I keep on meaning to do like sign off, but it's like the Irish goodbye where we're no, we have to do like a little bit more. A little bit more. See, right here. Stop. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? There. Is that better? No. You know how to waterscape, Artsy. Why? There we go. Let's see how this looks together. Hold on. It's the 39-year Midwest goodbye where everyone slaps their thighs and like, well, I better head out, and y'all talk on the driveway for another half an hour. Oh geez, that I feel significantly not as great. Here. Let's try that instead. Rabbit, why are you like this? Asking for me. Why are you like this? I think I need to thin this out maybe. Right? There we go. And then... yeah, we do it this way. Welp, I suppose. Rabbit related to cat. Cat, why are you like this? Rabbit, why are you like this? Abso-flipping-lutely. Actually, this is probably the better way to go about this because I may have balanced that area out a little. Yeah, that's much better. So I just need to move this a little back over here. And then we're gonna designate that as good enough, but it is rabbit shaped. Like we have a rabbit shaped lake right now. And we're gonna, yeah, no, this feels super fun. This feels super fun, super keen. And actually, can I do this really? Yeah, do that. I do one more. Yeah. Okay, there we go. And then... No. Is it like that? Let's see. Let me move myself. All right. Yeah, no, that's, the shape is a little bit better. The back area is still kind of wonky, but for the most part, I think we do have a good heading for that. Goodness gracious, I'm just gonna keep going, aren't I? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, I suppose. Yup. Alright, now let's try it. How about we actually like see the thing? Let's try it that way. Let's move down even more. Diesel, listen. Okay. Alright, but what if we like fix the this area right here? I do have shit to do. Okay. Alright, friends, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm gonna go eat a nom because I need to absolutely eat a nom. and I need to do some cleaning, and then I need to pick up a child in about an hour and a half. But thank you all so much for being here, being perhaps queer, if not queer adjacent or an ally. And let us... Huh. When is this? That's 11 p.m. Never mind. All right. Well, I think this is where I'm just gonna leave you, y'all. Thank you all so much for being part of the stream, and I'm gonna leave you with the sentiment that I leave on every live stream and video, that I hope you're being kind to yourself, being kind to others, making art and playing games, and encouraging others to do the same. And I hate to do this, but if you have not liked the stream yet, please do so. It does help us out. I hate that it does, but it does anyway. And wait a minute. Oh my gosh, wait. The person that we are... that we are supporting is currently doing some Final Fantasy 14. So maybe what you could do is a hashtag Artsy raid to this person, and just leave a like, enjoy the vibe, and I will see members tomorrow during a co-working stream, and I'll see everyone else on Wednesday. So thank you all so much for watching. Be kind. Bye-bye.